Welcome to Predator Bay, minutes from downtown Calgary, Alberta, home of the 2009 World Water Ski Championships. This international event attracts the top talent from around the world as the best of the best showcase their top tricks, jumps, and slalom, carving out a new era of extreme athleticism and spectacle on the water.
All right, and we are live, the 2009 World Water Ski Championships, Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Amazing day here so far. We are just starting off with our men's slalom finals. My name's Tad Schreiber, assisted with Tony Lightfoot, Marcus Brown up here in the booth. We're gonna bring you all the action here. The men's slalom finals 2009 World Water Ski Championship. In fact, coming up next, hailing from Italy, he is your reigning world slalom champion, taking the title in 2007. On the water next, Thomas degasperi.
And Thomas degasperi listing his world title win 2 years ago as his major achievement, but he has a whole list of achievements in terms of slalom skiing. He is the current Italian record holder with 5.5 buoys at 10.25 meters. He is an absolutely exceptional athlete, and unlike a lot of skiers who ski in controlled conditions in man-made venues throughout the world, this skier actually practices most of the time on an open water venue in northern Italy.
That's right. The only time I've ever seen it, actually, a brand new video just came out, Edge and Water 2 from Solski Brothers. He focuses a lot on Thomas degasperi's training site. Couldn't find a more beautiful place over in Italy, a big, huge, natural waterway. So Thomas here now at this beautiful site in Calgary. You look at around you, Marcus, could it get any nicer than this?
No, this is unbelievable. Water Ski Alberta has done a phenomenal job, Predator Bay Ski Club. You talked about that wide ski. Thomas is riding that thing. You'll see he's got a little bit different style than everybody else. Here he goes with the one-handed gate, Tony.
All right, 13 meters, 32 off, and you're right. You look at the tip of the ski, it is a bit wider than your traditional slalom ski, but Thomas degasperi apparently has ridden this a few times before. No issues, around 5, over to 6. Warm up pass, 32 off, 13 meters in the books.
Yeah, you know, Thomas, I've been skiing against Thomas. We all have for like the last 10 years. At the college level, he was pretty unbelievable, but kind of a dark horse. We didn't really know much about Thomas. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, like 4 years ago, the guy starts running 3 or 4 41. Then one time he ran 41 off, 10.25 meter line. You see here on the replay, nice and controlled, 13-meter line. That fat ski doing the work for him. This Italian knows how to ski. He's a great guy to be around. He's a great athlete. And you know what? He's the reigning world champion. He knows how to get to that 3-buoy mark we talked about at 10.25. Let's see what he does.
Well, definitely one of the only guys here, along with Will Asher, who's been in this situation before and come out on top. Thomas degasperi going to be coming up for his 12-meter pass next.
Yes, and Thomas degasperi riding that wide, good slalom ski, and with certain ski designs, there are always pros and cons and trade-offs. And Marcus Brown, with a wide ski, what are the trade-offs and the pros for that ski?
Well, he gets a little bit more surface area out of a shorter ski. So you see here on that gate turn in, he can kind of whip that ski around 2-4. You see it, especially on his heel side turn. Nice 3-ball. Watch the ski whip around right there. It's a little bit shorter ski than conventionally, but with that fatter tip, it still gives him the surface area so he can still get across to that next buoy.
Beautiful pass right there at 12 meters. Thomas degasperi focused out there on the water. He's visualizing right now. Now, Marcus, when you're out on the water, you're sitting down for the next pass in an event like this. Are you thinking, are you going through your head, skiing in your head almost on the next pass, or what's actually going through your head?
Everybody's different, Tad. Everybody does something different at the end of the leg before that next pass. I can't speak for Thomas, but I know that as an elite athlete, you got to keep your mind right. You got to keep in the game. He's just relaxed right now. He's feeling the water around him. He's feeling what he has to do to make this next pass, the 10.25 meter line. We can pretty much do this in our sleep. Thomas is one of the best at it, and you see that good working for him nicely at that 12-meter line on the replay.
All right, well, conditions here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada are perfect at the 2009 World Water Ski Championships. We just watched State of Shock on the stage, rocking it out, and now we're in the finals of the men's slalom. This is 11.25, 38 off for Thomas degasperi.
Approaching the course right now on this pass, coming right up. This is 11.25 meters. He's got to get this pass and continue on. Round buoy number 1 and number 2 getting a little bit late into buoy number 3. He's really going to have to muscle this pass out. And ladies and gentlemen, round buoy number 5 and 6.
Wow, great skiing, Marcus. Now watching that pass, one thing that I noticed is, again, he looked a little tentative at the start. It almost took about 3 buoys to really get it moving.
Watch this replay. He pulls out too early for the gates, and you'll see, if they get the replay, you'll see him hanging on to with one hand. Here we go. But you'll see the result at 1. Just a little tail turn right there. And he had to kind of play catch up. This heel side turn just hammers it. Now he's back in the game. That's unfortunately not going to work at the 10.25 meter line, and probably not at this next line, the 10.75 meter line. He's going to have to take that gate, probably in my opinion, the gate pull out a little later, so he has a little bit quicker turn in, and get him set up for the rhythm for the 10.75 meter pass.
That's right. I mean, you know, 6 buoys equals 6 buoys no matter how it looks. That one probably in Thomas's head, he could do it a little cleaner, but that's out of his head now. He's moving on to 10.75. Our current leader, Chris Rossi, 5.5 buoys, 10.75. Aaron Larkin, Jody Fisher tied 2.5 at 10.75. And you got Jason McClintock, Terry Winter at 2 at 10.75. So Thomas degasperi, your reigning world champ, here he comes, 39 off, 10.75 meters.
Beautifully executed gates, gets us good stretch on buoy number 1. Beautiful number 2, he's still on fire. Round number 3, tight line on number 4. Come on, let's get it round buoy number 5. And if he gets that early enough turn into buoy number 6, he'll become the first competitor to run it.
All right, amazing, strong skiing by Thomas degasperi. He is our first competitor today through 10.75. And Marcus, basically, he told himself, I'm not missing this pass.
No, you know what? We talked about grit, and we talked about getting mean and guts. Yeah, Larkin and Fish have it, but so does this guy. He's an Italian stallion. He's a pretty boy, but he can get it done when he needs to. It's unbelievable. Watch this 2-ball. Look at that turn in the replay. A little deep at 3, sorry. Unbelievable he could hang on to that. These guys are tough, they're trained, they know how to handle that kind of turn. See him at 5-ball safety turn. Unbelievable. He actually ran that pretty nice for being the first guy to do it.
Now tell us, coming into 10.25 meters on the next pass, just tell us how precise the pull out and the gate shot has to be in order for him to run this pass.
Well, to run the pass, it's going to be, my buddy Jamie Bouchane talked about as if you have to ride a garden hose. That's how narrow that window is of opportunity. Here he comes, 10.25. He's going to be gunning for it. Let's see what happens.
All right, here comes the pullout right here, and timing has got to be exact. Coming through the gates, 10.25. Thomas degasperi, a bit broke out of 1. Oh my, oh my! Taking a rough fall. He's okay. Give it up. Your current leader, Thomas degasperi, oh my, coming around 1 ball, got a little pulled out right there, and took one for the team. He wanted to. Great skiing, 1 full buoy, 41 off, 10.25 for Thomas degasperi.
You know, he's not, you see here on the replay, watch his 1 ball, he slides the tail of the ski, he's a little narrow, he slides the tail, gets pulled out, and the boat's got him. The boat's got him. And he's watching it, he's checking it out, he's bummed. Thomas, buddy, you look good, man. You look good through 39. I know it's not what you wanted.
Great skiing, Thomas. 1 ball at 41 off. Now, Marcus, what that means is our final 3 skiers, they must get their ski around this 2nd ball at the same line length if they want to take the title. Thomas is sitting pretty right now with a full buoy of 41.
Yep, you see the next 2 guys, we got Frederick Halt, whose wife skied in